I want to show you how to draw a scatter diagram and then comment on the correlation, if there is one, using the TI84 Plus. So I'm taking example 7 from page 219. So here's the data here. So you've got predicted heights and actual heights of these daisies, and you want to see if there's correlation. So the first thing, you go to the TI84 and enter this data as follows. So if I press on here stat and then number 1 edit and then enter, so I've already done this to save time, into list 1 and list 2 you enter the values from the table. So then that's then done. So that's the first step. So the next thing is you have to then make sure you've switched on and choose the correct stat plot. So I click on here, second stat plot, and then you may have the stat plot switched off. So whether it's off or on, go into it, number 1. So mine was switched on, but you have to choose here the correct data type. So this was from probably the last thing we were doing, the box and whisker plots. So you need to select here the first one in the list here. So if I click down and then hit enter, so I've now selected the correct type of plot. List 1 and list 2, they're fine, and you can choose which symbol you want to mark the data. So that's then done, and then to plot the data, the best way is if you then click zoom, and probably a number 9, it should be the same on yours. Zoom 9 is zoom stat, and it will automatically scale everything and plot the data for you. And then from that you'd probably have to say, is the correlation? You can see here that it looks like there is some, it's sloping up, it's positive, but it's not that good a fit, probably a medium fit for correlation. Positive correlation, medium. So the next step then is to, you want to then, so there is correlation, fit a straight line to the data. So I then, I go into stat again, hit stat, click across to calc. So I want to fit a straight line, so it's number 4, linear regression, ax plus b, like y equals mx plus c. So I choose number 4. So on the new software, it's now gone to this menu. So every time you load this, list 1 and list 2 are by default are there. So that's done. You don't need to bother with those. Frequency list, there is none, so you leave it blank. What you need to enter, if I go down, is where to store the resulting straight line equation. So this is store regression equation. So the best thing is if you put it into Y1, just into the Y1 editor. So to do that's a little bit tricky, but you do this. So you click on vars, click across so it goes to the Y's. We're looking for Y1. It's a function, number 1, and then you select number 1, Y1. And that pastes in that. Click down to calculate, hit enter, and there's the result. So it's all the values are here. So the straight line y equals ax plus b, a is 0.747, so that's reasonably good fit. B is 1.58. Okay, so that's it.